All right. So this yeah. All right. So making sure everything works. Hi, Sharkzilla. All right. Yeah, it's been a while since my live stream. Yeah, long time no see. All right. I'm checking something real quick. Okay, it works. All right. So I see some people coming in. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I know it's been like forever. It's been forever since I lost my train of thought. It's been forever since I've live streamed, and it's been getting close to a month since my last video. And the reason for that is because, well, there's like a few reasons. One, I've just been busy like outside of YouTube, and two, I had a good birthday, and on my birthday, I actually got like a couple of video games, so I've been busy with those. And the other reason is because I don't know, it's just like couldn't find inspiration lately. It's like normally when I have like inspiration, it just like I'm able to put out a video. Kind of like in May, I had like a lot of inspiration. Well, obviously because I was talking about LarryBoy. It's so hot here in Minnesota. Yeah, same here in Texas. All right, so far we have Sharkzilla, Real Fan of Steel, Jack Carter. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. All right, so that's 5 gum. I haven't had this type of gum in a while. It was like back in my teenage years, I used to get this kind of gum a lot. All right. I'm typing some talking points. I think I'll add a couple more later, but we'll start with this. So on my birthday, I uploaded my review on The Amazing Digital Circus. I think I did a pretty good job. I mean, it felt like a retrospective because it covered all the episodes, all 9 episodes. Yeah, it's a really good series and it's gonna be missed. All right, Liquid Museum, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm staying hydrated as well. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing this live stream right now, well, obviously, I wanted to touch bases with you guys because I haven't posted in a while. And plus, I was bored. So here we are. Manny, good to see you. We'll give this poll a couple of more minutes because, yeah, I could see people still coming in. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good. I mean, I've been busy lately, so that's kind of the main reason why I haven't posted on my channel in a while. But yeah, I'm really wanting to go back to making content. I felt like this hiatus was well deserved. Okay, what was I doing? Uh favorite episode of VeggieTales. Um if you want to talk about um episodes that aren't having to do with Larry Boyd, then it would be Where's God When I'm Scared. Because obviously that was like the pinnacle, like when VeggieTales started. That was when there wasn't much corporate bull crap or whatever. The creators were able to do pretty much whatever they wanted. They had creative liberties in that very first episode. So that's the way I see it. Now, as far as the VeggieTales episode with Larry Boy in it, I got to put it on Larry Boy and the Bad Apple. So that's my take on that. All right. So the majority of you, according to this poll that I posted, yeah, we'll go ahead and talk about. Well, I'll talk briefly about it because I promised in a previous video that I wasn't going to talk much about it because obviously the movie's been shelved and there's literally nothing we could do about it. I mean, we kind of saw this coming, but we were hoping and praying that it wasn't going to be a reality. And unfortunately, that's our reality. And I've talked about it, I've documented it. You should have seen my retrospective video on it because I covered this movie or the production, pre production or development or whatever you want to call it. I made a retrospective of pretty much all of it. And it's sad. That had to have been my most like ambitious video that I've ever done. It was like documentary, documenting all the lies and all the tomfoolery that has gone on with that movie. The lack of updates, the mistakes, the misunderstandings. All there is to a LarryBoy movie is the fans. It's sad to see there won't be an official LarryBoy movie. Hi, Ian. Welcome to the stream. So, like, there's not, even if I wanted to talk about the LarryBoy movie, there's, like, not much left to be said. You can go to my, what was it? I lost my train of thought. Oh my God. Yeah, just go to my retrospective video and you'll see the timeline of what's been going on and how it came to an abrupt end. And I gotta keep saying it's sad. I watched a couple of episodes of 3-1 Penguins. It wasn't my cup of tea though. I prefer. I got tongue tied. Shit. I like VeggieTales over 3-1 Penguins. Sorry. It's like even the Penguin to Madagascar would be like, huh? And of course, I have a Penguins of Madagascar poster right behind me. Yeah, I'm just staying hydrated. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, nobody is like, nobody. There's like nothing has been going on. It's like we're in a dry spell when it comes to LarryBoy content and when it comes to Billy Bustub. However, with Billy Bustub, yeah, that's a good segue into my next talking point. Billy Bustub is still working on the video game. They're still working on the game. Even though there's lack of updates, well, why do I keep losing my train of thought? It was like, damn. Yeah, they're still working on the game. It's like I've kept in touch with their social media, even their Discord. Even though some of the fans are getting a little impatient or getting a little concerned, if not impatient, it's like I trust the process. Because at least they've been giving out updates left and right whenever they can. It's like I see a studio that's yeah, I'm talking and I'm reading chat. Sorry. uh, my mind has been like all over the place. I was like, Giddy Goat Games, the people that are making Billy Bustub, it's like they respect the fans a lot more than what the current people of VeggieTales are doing. And I've said that over and over on my channel. Abe and the Amazing Promise. I watched that only once. Didn't that episode talk about patience? So, anyways, I feel pretty good, like, still continuing my support for Billy Busta. And you could bet that with all the progress that they have made, especially since they have a new publisher or that acquisition that I've talked about with Balor Games, yeah, you could bet it's going to be a really good video game. Favorite funny part in VeggieTales? I don't know if there's like a favorite funny part. But the animation back in the 90s was it was good for the most part. I mean, it's funny here and there. So the one thing that was funny about VeggieTales was like their quirkiness and their, especially with their animation. Yeah, I miss when VeggieTales was good back then, but it's just like, yeah, it's like whatever. Yeah, I think the franchise should have gracefully bowed out, like with the reboot finale. Like, there shouldn't have been a podcast, and they shouldn't have teased us with a LarryBoy movie. If they were so hell bent on ending the franchise, it's like I feel like they sullied whatever dignity it had left. It's like, is this how you want to remember a franchise? And this is a franchise that I grew up with. And this was a franchise that I got bullied about in school. I got bullied about it in school because people didn't understand it, or they thought, oh, it's just a religious show. Or the most popular reason would be, it's just weird. How can you watch something that's weird? It's like back then, people around me did not understand how inventive the show was, how creative it was. Even though it was aimed towards Christian audiences, it was like a lot of people outside of it were entertained by this show. Anyone who's agnostic, even atheists were watching this show. Yeah, VeggieTales had some serious moments. So again, is this really how you want a franchise to be remembered is just like to take it away from the original creators, to peddle it out, to make it for preschoolers, and to just stomp on it until it's dead and gone. And honestly, it's not really the original creators' fault. Like, even though they made mistakes and trusted the wrong people back in the early years of this franchise, a lot of the blame has to do with corporate. And it doesn't matter which company. It's like Universal failed them, DreamWorks failed them, Kingstone Studios failed them. It's like a never-ending parade of companies that just want to shill out this franchise down to its bare bones. And you know something? I started this YouTube channel not knowing what I was doing. It was just vlogs. And then, thank God, I had this idea on talking about LarryBoy, and that's the direction that I went. I became the LarryBoy Fanatic, and I helped cultivate the VeggieTales online community because I had some kind of hope that people would understand that this is a really good franchise and the show deserves a lot more than just corporate this, corporate that. And that goes for LarryBoy. It's just like LarryBoy deserves a lot better than what we just got. It's like if these companies actually took a look at the audience the that the show is cultivated, rather than just like assume that it's for kids, uh, then we wouldn't be this disappointed right now. Like, it's not that hard. Just take a look at the people that are watching the show. Talk to people. Put out surveys. Even if it's like a simple poll on social media. It's like, okay, what do you think about VeggieTales? Like, what do you like about the franchise? What do you not like about the franchise? It's like, what would you like to see? It's like asking those kinds of questions. It's just, how hard is it to get out of your corporate bubble and talk to people? All right, Sharkzilla. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's just like the lack of communication. It's just, and the fact that there's no longer going to be a Larry Boy movie, it's just, it's rough. Yeah. Oh, hi, Matt. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, yeah, the Larry Boy movie is not much to talk about. It's like it's already dead and buried. I'm thinking about writing fan fiction or making a fan comic, like just to fill that empty void of where the Larry Boy movie should have been. Because I have some ideas. I have like ideas on where to take our superhero. Because, yeah, I used to write fan fiction. The Return of the Fib fan fiction was amazing. And it's like the fact that I got an audience from that, it's, yeah, I'm forever grateful. Uh, yeah, and that's another thing that I've been busy with. I've been brainstorming ideas when it comes to Larry Boy fan fiction. I can't talk about it right now because I want you guys to be surprised. But if you have Patreon, honestly, I'm glad the movie got canceled after the controversy with Kingstone Studios. I think it's best if we have no film instead of a bad film. True that. Speaking of films, that live action Moana movie, just a side note, ladies and gentlemen, because yesterday, no, it wasn't yesterday. Oh, yeah, it was yesterday. I went to go watch the live action Moana movie. Yeah, it's been like 10 years since the original. Yeah, I looked it up. And I've only seen the original twice, but when I was there to see the live action remake, it's like throughout the movie is like, "Oh, well, they're going to do this. Moana's going to do that. This is where they meet Maui. This is where they meet the talking crab. This is where the showdown." It's like, okay, it's like I was doing a mental checklist in my head. It's like, okay, we get our characters, check. Uh, Moana goes out into the ocean, check. She meets Maui, check, and yada yada yada. Yeah, the animated version's way better. No doubt about that. No, I haven't seen Moana 2 either. And I'm kind of not interested in the Moana sequel. Yeah, basically another corporate cash grab. But if there was anything good about going to the movies yesterday, was that it was a nice day out. I got to get out of the house for a little while. Oh yeah, Moana 3 is going to be a thing. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, yeah, we're moving on to another subject. Or I think we're going back to a subject because earlier we've talked about the progress when it comes to Billy Bust Up. Obviously, they're still working on the game, and yeah, yeah, I've been keeping up with their social media, especially their Discord. Whether you're a free member or a Patreon member, it's like, yeah, they keep tabs on whoever interacts with them. It's like they're really good people. It's like when you get to know them, it's just like you can tell how hardworking they are, and like the types of, yeah, the creativity is like a lot of respect for their work. You know, sticking to making gaming content. Amazing Digital Circus definitely got me back into watching shows and movies, but now the show ended, so it's back to gaming. Yeah. And like I said, on my birthday, I uploaded my Amazing Digital Circus review. Which, by the way, there was this one comment that was like, oh, this was just a summary rather than a review. Well, let me enlighten some of you guys on like the difference between a summary and a review. A summary is just that, a summary. It's like got all the plot points and that's it. But with the review, it's like you're covering the plot points, but you're also giving an opinion. And clearly in my video, I point out the plot points and I point out and I give my opinion. So, where's the summary? Why call it a summary? So, there's that. And so, Matt, one of the reasons I'm trying to get a new laptop is, yeah, to be able to play Billy Bust Up on a laptop. Which, by the way, I haven't updated you guys in a while about my progress on getting a laptop. Um, there's some progress. However, it's like money's been going towards, it's like whatever money I'm able to save up right now, it's going toward food and bills. So right now it's like harder for me to like save up to put towards a laptop. I know that whenever I get art commissions, it goes towards the laptop. But lately I've been like trying to work to, you know, trying to save money here and there. So as far as finances are concerned, yeah, it's like the funding is there. We're not at our goal yet, but it's been hard for me to like put money into that fund because I've been having to pay for food and bills. I mean, bills come first. And that's another reason why I need to get back on the ball when it comes to this YouTube channel, because that's another way that I make money. Yeah, the economy is rough. I can't afford Mountain Dew. The economy's rough right now. I had to do it. Yeah, I miss the good old days of YouTube. By the way, did you guys see that Nostalgia Critic review on the Jonah movie? Yeah, the VeggieTales Jonah movie. I still was like, on the week of my birthday, he uploaded that video, and it's like I thought I was seeing things when I got the notification on my phone. I was like, huh? I was like, I did a double take. Oh yeah, I need to start posting again to Instagram. Yeah, I'm working on some more fan art. So I'll be posting it to Instagram and my DeviantArt eventually. Matt, I think it's a. I mean, don't quote me on this. I believe it's a 1099, not a W-2. Because a W-2, that's like for like a traditional job. Yeah, a W-2 is what I got like when I was working at AutoZone, Party City, or at my town zoo. Like those are considered traditional jobs, like cashier and delivery driver. But a 1099, that's for like freelancers, contractors. So I believe YouTube is like considered contract work. I could be wrong, but yeah. Either way, I have to make that known when it comes to filing taxes and all that. Yeah, I love I love cats. Too bad I can't have one because I have relatives that aren't into cats. I live with relatives that rather have a dog than a cat. So the minute I get my own place, it's like I'm gonna get a cat. It's like, heck yeah, I want to be a cat person. And you know what's insane is that my twin sister used to have a couple of cats in her house that she was taking care of. Like she had a couple of cats and a couple of dogs. But for some reason, she decided to get rid of those cats. Like, give them to somebody else. And it's like, well, you just took out the only one of the reasons that I actually go to your house is because I want to play with the cats. And it's like, really, twin sis, really? You know, my twin sis and I was like, we live two different lives. She's a mother of 5, and I'm here doing YouTube. So, big difference. As well, do you get along with her? Yeah. For the most part, yeah. I mean, I don't agree with everything that she does or says or whatever, but like at the end of the day, she's my sister. All right, so we're 42 and a half minutes into the stream. Okay. Yeah, it shows me like how long I've been streaming. So, okie dokie, artichoke. You know, fun fact, I actually wore this shirt yesterday when I saw the live action Moana movie. Here, let me show you guys. That's what I think about Disney. It's like just it's like bare bones and not doing much of anything. And obviously this is supposed to be like a Halloween shirt or something like that, but it was like, well, I had nothing to wear to go to the movies on. So it's like, why the hell not? I was like, look at all this stuff we talked about so far in this stream. I'm going to write down some talking points, like to do a video, like as soon as the stream's over. Yeah, I just really, yeah, with the LarryBoy movie, obviously dead and gone, dead on arrival, or however you want to see the situation. Can we go back to just like talking about good things? It's like support other shows, support other projects, support things like Billy Busta, because you know for a fact that they are doing a good job and they're not treating their fans like crap. They're not giving us the radio silent treatment. Even though they haven't posted updates lately. But it's like, it's fine. They have an excuse to not say anything right now because you know that they're working on it. That is like a big contrast to how it was with the LarryBoy movie. With the LarryBoy movie, we got radio silence, and you have like these leaks that come out, and we find out, oh, they're experimenting with AI. Yeah, and I could see people in the community being in denial. It was like, I was watching a video one time. I forgot what video it was, but in the comments section, somebody was like, oh, the movie's gonna happen. You gotta be patient. And it's like, the same damn people that wanted to tell me, that told me to be patient about the movie, now they're going over to other people's videos and saying, oh, the movie's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's like, no, the frick not. It's not gonna happen. It's not happening. And I just get sick and tired of having to like talk to a brick wall and say, oh my God, it. Yeah, I know, Matt. I know. Well, Leslie Farrell is the one that holds the keys to the kingdom when it comes to MEC Universal. So she might not have been the only person that was responsible. She might not be the number one person, but she knew about it. And you know, the people that like try to say like, I mean, that's not the people that I serve. That's not the people that I make content for. It's like, I know who my real fans are. I know what my real fans want. So, yeah. That's part of why I kind of sort of like kept my distance from VeggieTales anything, is because I don't want to get into fights in the stupid comment section. I don't want. It's like, that's not what I signed up for when it came to YouTube. It's like, what you talking about? It's like, oh, I signed up for YouTube just to be bashed online. I was like, no, I got on YouTube because I wanted to talk about the things that I like. And I'm gonna tell you guys something. And yeah, um, I kind of want to do like, part of me wants to do a documentary of how I got started on this platform. Yeah, part of me wants to do it because I've been on YouTube for more than a decade now. So I feel like I need to tell my story. Yeah, I got to tell my story at some point. Hi Hi, CJB Studios. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, so like I was saying, if I was to do a documentary on myself, I would do it. Yeah, because people have no idea the blood, sweat, and tears that I put into this channel. It's like people have no idea that if I wasn't the LarryBoy Fanatic, I wouldn't be sitting here in this chair right now. Take that as you will, but that's the God honest truth. And I came into this community thinking, wow, I'm part of something big. Yeah, because like I said, I was bullied during my school years. Middle school, high school, I was bullied for a lot of reasons. And that's part of like what made me the person that I am today, because I know that I've been through a lot, and the people who don't understand that, then that's just it. They don't understand. And I don't expect them to understand. Yeah, the thing about fan base is you got to be careful. You got to, yeah, that's all I got to say about it. And you know, that's the thing with YouTube. It's like there's always been this rule. It's like if you ever wanted to start a YouTube channel, there's always this one rule, this one reality. And you know what that is? You're going to have haters. It's like you're not going to be this savior that creates a channel and you're going to have devoted fans 100%. You're going to have your haters. Trust me, I know through experience. I've been in this game more than 10 years now, more than a decade. And you know, I've seen people come and go. Even before I started YouTube, I had people in my life that came and went. And I had no control over that. No control over that. And I would ask myself, what did I do to deserve this? What did I do? Maybe if I spoke up more, they would have been my friend. Maybe if I said something instead of just like not saying anything at all, maybe they would have understood me more. Excuse me. And I felt that way with this community. Or so I thought. Yeah, I understand, Matt. But I'll tell you one thing. This is me. This is who I am. This is what I grew up with. And I'll be damned if anyone takes that away from me. All right, excuse me for a moment. I don't know what a demigirl is, but was that Greek mythology demigod or whatever? Here, let me look it up. Uh, so you're asking me about my pronouns? I don't have to answer that. Not until you get to know me as a person. And I feel like I know who sent you, but I'm not gonna get into that. The thing is, I know who my fans are. I know who my friends are. And let's just say some people have tried to take that away from me. But I know who I am. I'm my brother's keeper. I'm a good friend. And I'm a content creator. So I guess that's part of what I've been dealing with. And I dealt with it for a long time now. Because I try to be friends with everyone, right? And as a content creator, I'm open to doing collaborations. Uh, yeah, it. uh, okay. I don't know. I just feel like relieved. Like I've been holding this in for so long, and it's like I haven't been able to say anything about it. And that's when I realized it's like the haters, the people that turned their back on me, they don't have power over me. It's like I've been bullied for much of my life, and it's like I already know their tricks. I already know their games. I already know their tactics. And it's just, it's like, what's the point of being held back? What is the point of being held back? And let's just say that some of them are getting their own taste of their own medicine right now. It's like, oh, you're dealing with the fans that are being toxic in the comment section. Well, you can have those people because that's not me. I'm not going to be dealing with those people. That is your problem now, and I'm moving on. And like I said, I know who my real fans are. I know who my real friends are. So that makes me smart. That makes me feel better about myself. Yeah, take it very personally. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear about that. And you know what? It's like, yeah, I really needed to cry right now because it's just like overwhelming. It's like me not being able to say anything, me not being able to express how hurt I am with some people. I'm not gonna say who. It affected me mentally. Let's just say, yeah. But know this: I'm not afraid of those people anymore. They could hate me all they want, but it's not gonna affect me at all. At least I could say that I tried. That I tried to be nice to people. That I tried to have respect for people. Right. So I kind of want to end this stream on a positive note. Um, yeah. So I'm still working on things. I know I've been busy outside of YouTube because I'm trying to save money. I'm trying to earn money. I'm trying to take care of bills and everything. But ladies and gentlemen, rest assured, I am going to continue making content on YouTube. There's nobody that's telling me to do otherwise. I don't have a manager. I don't have somebody telling me, "Oh, you can't do this. You can't do that." I am my own boss. Yeah, that's just it. I'm my own boss. You are your own manager. Don't let anyone control you. Amen to that. So yeah, um if you want to know like a lot of stuff that I've been working on behind the scenes, like when it comes to my channel, there is always my Patreon. But I'll tell you this for free. Um I've seen the poll that I've done on my community tab, and a lot of you want to see another review. So that's going to be a thing. And in a little bit, I'm going to be filming a video. Um, yeah, I got to pick and choose because I got a list of things that I want to make a video about, and not even God Himself. Well, God has pretty much control of my life. So, yeah, I'm a believer. I'm a strong believer of God. So, I wouldn't go as far as saying not even God Himself can control you. So yeah, I'm working on stuff, and I'm gonna film another video. Just got to figure out what it is, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I will do my best to do another review for you guys. I loved your voice. Sound amazing. Thanks. Continue the retrospective of Thousand Year Door. Yes, please. This whole time I've been getting part of LarryBoy's face. Let's see if I can. I mean, that'll work. That'll work. So yeah, I wanted to touch bases with you guys, and I apologize for getting emotional earlier, but it's like I had to get it off my chest. I had to. Have you ever thought of doing some voice work for any fan-made vegetal animations like Seam? Yes. Um. All right. How do I put this delicately? I haven't watched Seaman Flip in a while, and I think it's best not to. Yeah, because I've been focused on other things. Yeah, that chapter in my life is basically over. That chapter in my YouTube career is over. I want to run this channel the way I want to. Yeah, there have been a few times that I've been burnt out from YouTube, and those times, this is one of those times. And that's why I took that hiatus right after my birthday. I love your videos. Why, thank you. And there's going to be more. There's going to be more videos. Yeah, I'm going to do another video as soon as this live stream's over. So when this live stream is over, I'm going to grab my iPad and start filming something. Yeah, I'll do my best to make more LarryBoy videos. All right, so do you guys have any other questions before I end the stream here? Yeah, because like I said, I want to end this on a positive note. I've been chewing on this gum for like an hour. Yeah, I think I've already answered that question. Where's God when I'm scared? Yeah, that's the episode. It's like if LarryBoy is part of who you are, then keep holding on to him. I personally think he fits with your life anyway. Oh, you've been a viewer for 9 years now. That's awesome. Yeah, I've actually have the LarryBoy PlayStation 2 game, and I played it on this channel. It's been like forever, but I don't know if I want to pick it up again because I don't know how the PS2 is doing. Yes. All right, I only have time for one more question, so all right, let's get it out there. By the way, the flavor of this gum is a sour sweet berry. This one's really good. If you were in the LarryBoy universe, multiverse, what type of vehicle would you have? I honestly don't know how to answer that question because there's a Larrymobile that's like the prominent vehicle in LarryBoy anything. But the one vehicle I don't want is the Larrymobile from the VeggieTales in the House Netflix series. Like that thing is so friggin' ugly. And believe it or not, that was way before AI was a thing. Can you imagine somebody looking at that thing and being like, oh, it's made by AI? But unfortunately, it wasn't. Somebody actually took the time and effort to draw it on their sketch pad and like take it up to their superiors, and their superiors were like, okay, let's put it in the show. All right, got anything to comment about Sony ending physical games for the PlayStation? Yep, that is the question nowadays. Physical media is like, yeah, they clearly shot themselves in the foot. It's like, really, it's like, why would you get rid of physical games? It's like people pay good money for that. You're expecting people like to just go digital. It's like you're forcing some people to do something that they don't want to do. It's like, how is that being good to the consumer? It's like, honestly, like it's like physical media. It's like, it's just it. It's like you get to hold it in your hands and put the disc into the console. That's like nostalgia. People have been doing that for years. So why take away something that's worked for years? It's like the scene, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, Bedford, now you're just asking random questions. So, yeah, the thing about physical media and PlayStation. It's like, why? It's like, why get rid of that? It's like you've been doing so good all these years, and now all of a sudden this whole debacle. Yeah, Nintendo experiments and they make good games, and Steam, they always have their Steam deals, right? That was kind of how I was able to get games like Five Nights at Freddy's for a good price. All right, Fairy Tale Hero, thank you for tuning in. Um, yeah, we're getting close to the hour and a half mark. So um, yeah, I just wanted to chill with you guys, and I feel like I got a lot of things off my chest, and yeah, I'm feeling more motivated. Don't worry, I'm doing fine. I'm a big girl, so it's like it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on my next video. So yeah, be sure to leave a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support me, there's always my Patreon. Links will be in the description. And yeah, just like, yeah, I apologize for the lack of content because I've been busy outside of YouTube and I've been trying to like get more motivation to do more content. And yeah, the thanks for streaming today. Why, you're welcome. It's like it's a relief, like finally putting something out after like a long hiatus. Yeah, that's what I call it, a hiatus. Well, hiatus is over, so here I am going back to content. So yeah, once again, leave a like on the videos, subscribe to the channel. You want to support me? There's Patreon. So links are going to be in the description. So yeah, this has been your girl LarryBoy Fanatic. The eyes and plunger ears. Yeah, my hat is out there somewhere. The eyes and plunger ears of the LarryBoy multiverse and more. And more. Not just LarryBoy, but also things like Billy Bust Up, okay? I want to do content that I want to do. Alright? Yeah, I think we understand. I think we understand, yeah. We understand, LBF. Alrighty, see you guys. Praying for you and wishing you good luck.